Assalamu alaikum, welcome to my channel. Before we start, do subscribe to the channel and share it with your friends. We'll start with question number 15. Calculate the area of the trapezium. We can find the area of the trapezium by using this formula: half a plus b multiplied by h. A and b are your parallel sides. H is the height. So that's the only thing you need to know. A very easy to mark. All the formulas that you get, please write them down in one place so you have easy access to it. Put the whole thing in the calculator and the answer is 45 square centimeter. So this is our A and B and this is our height. Question number 16. This is a Venn diagram question. On the Venn diagram, shade the region A intersection B. A intersection B is the part which is common to A and B. It is this middle part. So we will shade this middle part. This is the intersection. For more on Venn diagrams, you can watch the video which I have made on shading the circles. Now 16b. A, the universal set, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. P is x is such that x is an even number. X is such that x is a prime number. Complete the Venn diagram. Even numbers are numbers ending with 2, 4, 6. So our even number are 2, 4, and 6 in set P. Prime numbers are numbers that are not divisible by any number except 1 and itself. 2 is a prime number. 2 is the only even prime number. 3 and 5. So this is set P and Q. What is common in set P and Q? 2. That is the intersection. We write it in the middle. And then we have remaining 4 and 6 in P and 3 and 5 in Q. We used up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We also have a 1. If it doesn't fit in any set, we write it outside the circle. So this is 1. You can write that 1 anywhere. Question number 17. Write 2 to the power of -4 as a decimal. This is very easy. Just write it in the calculator and you will get 1/16 as your answer. In the calculator, but we want it as a decimal. In the calculator, there is the delete button. Before that, there is this SD. So press that SD and you will get the answer 0.0625. So whenever you have a fraction and you want to write it as a decimal, before the delete button, this is there. Press that and you will get the answer. Number 18. Without using a calculator, work out 3/4 minus 11/12. You must show all your working and give your answer as a fraction in the simplest form. I am sure you know how to change the mixed fraction into improper fraction. What we can do here is we multiply 1 by 4 and the answer we get, we add it to the top number. So 1 multiplied by 4 is 4. 4 plus 3, 7. There's another way for those children who sometimes maybe forget or don't know how to change it into a mixed improper fraction. In the calculator, press Shift and then you press the fraction box. So you press Shift and the fraction box, you will get 3 fractions. Write the numbers here, 1, 3, and 4. Press the equal sign and you will get 7/4. Many kids, they don't press Shift, they just press the fraction button, which is, and replace 3/4, and then they put 1 next to it. If you do that, your answer is going to be 3 over 4, which is wrong. So always remember shift. You will get 3 boxes, replace your values. After this step, multiply by 3 in the denominator. Why 3? Because we need to have the same denominator. We got 12 and 4 multiplied by 3 is 12. The same number you multiply on the top. You will get 21 over 12 minus 11 over 12. You can use the calculator. For the full 3 marks, don't put the whole thing in the calculator. Just the top, 21 minus 11, we will get 10 and the denominator is 12. Now put this in the calculator, 10 over 12, and you will get the answer 5 over 6. Always to check if your answer is right or wrong, put the equation in your calculator and check, do you get 5 over 6 or not? Before we move further, if I've helped you, do like the video, subscribe to the channel, and give your feedback in the comment section, because it's a great motivation, when you get feedback from students, as I'm doing this only solely to help you out. Question number 19. Roberto buys a toy for $5. He then sells it for $4.6. Calculate his percentage loss. Whenever you have a percentage loss or gain, there's a formula that we use. Percentage increase or decrease, percentage loss or profit or gain, we use this formula, the difference of the two values. Whether it is increase or decrease doesn't make a difference. Difference of the two values. So the difference between the cost price and the selling price. So 5 minus 4.6 divided by your original value or your cost price. What was his cost price? $5. And then you multiply by 100. Don't forget to write down the formula in your formula sheet. This will give us the answer 8. Question number 20, we have to simplify 8t to the power of 8 divided by 4t to the power of 4. The first thing, divide the numbers. You can use the calculator. 8 divided by 4 is 2. Now the rule of indices or exponents tell us that if our base is same, so we got t and t here, and there's a divide in the middle, we subtract the powers. 8 minus 4 is 4. So this is our answer, 2t to the power of 4. Question number 21a. Write 45,000 in standard form. To write in standard form, we take the first digit and after that place a decimal. After that, whatever digits are there, we write it. But remember that if your last digits are 0, we don't write them, okay? So we only write 4.5. Multiply by 10. Now, don't count the digit that is before the decimal. After that, how many digits are there? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4.5 multiplied by 10 to the power of 4. To check whether your answer is right or wrong, just put this in the calculator and you should get 45,000. In B, we have 2.06 multiplied by 10 to the power of negative 2 as an ordinary number. Copy this in the calculator, just substitute the values and you will get the answer 103 over 5,000. But you cannot leave it like that. You need to write it as a decimal. I have showed you to change it to decimal. Below, above the delete button, there is this SD. So when you get the answer in fraction, press this SD button and you will get 0.0206. So that's your answer. You don't need to show this work here. Question number 22a, write down all the factors of 28. Always for factors, start with 1. 1 multiply by 28. Then on the side, write 28. You don't need to write on the side, directly in the calculator. 28 divided by 2 is 14. So the other factor is 2 multiplied by 14. When you divide by 3, you will get a fraction. So this is not used. Then 28 divided by 4 will give you 7. So the other factor is 4 multiplied by 7. The number between 4 and 7 is 5 and 6. So check them also. 28 divided by 5, again a fraction, we don't take. 28 divided by 6 is a fraction, we don't take it. So these are the factors. When you are writing, write them from small to big. 1, 2, 4, 7, 14, and 28. Part B, write 54 as a product of its prime factors. You can either use the factor 3 method or the LCM method, whichever you know. You know what are the prime factors, right? Prime numbers are 2, 3, 5, 7, the numbers which are not divisible by any other number. So what we can do is we write 54 and then divide it by prime numbers. 54 divided by 2 is 27. 27 can be divided by the next prime number, which is 3. The answer is 9. The answer you write down. And then 9 divided by 3 is 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. So the answer is 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3. If you didn't understand this method, I'll show you another one. So we take 54 and write down the factors of 54. Any two numbers that when you multiply, you will get 54. 2 multiplied by 27 is 54. 2 is a prime number, so we stop that. We don't use it anymore. Now for 27, we know that 3 times 9 is 27. 3 is a prime number. We are not going to use it now. And what are the factors of 9? 3 times 3. Again, these are prime numbers, so we don't move further. These are the numbers that we got. You can use either of the way. Find the lowest common multiple of 48 and 60. There are different ways to do this. The easiest way will be, which is not the right way because sometimes it's quite long, but I'll just explain. You just write the 48 times table. Just a couple of numbers, 48 multiplied by 1, 48 multiplied by 2, 48 multiplied by 3, 48 multiplied by 4, 48 multiplied by 5. Just randomly you write down. Now do the same for 60. 60 times 2 is 120, 60 times 3 is 180, 60 times 4 is 240. You got a number that is common, 240 and 240. That is your least common multiple or lowest common multiple, 240. Question number 23. We have been given one line and we have to find the gradient of this line, line L. To find the gradient, we use the formula y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. We need 2 points. Always look out for points in the, this square corners are there. This one, or this one, or this one. The vertices of that corner, it is easier to use these points. Then you will have to choose which point to use. Try to use the one which is on the y-axis or the x-axis. X-axis, we are not getting that corner, but we are getting on the y-axis 0, negative 2. The x comes first, and then we write the y. The other point we can take is 2 and 4. So to find the gradient, we'll take in this order, negative 2 minus 4, the y value first, and then the x value, 0 minus 2. You will get 3 as the answer. Now we need to find the equation of the line in the form y is equal to mx plus c. Normally, for solving y is equal to mx plus c, we take the point, we can take any one point, 0 and negative 2 or 2 and 4. The x and the y we replace the gradient and find our c. But for this question, we don't need to do that. The reason is, first let's understand what is c. C is the y value when it cuts the y-axis. So our y value is -2. We already have that. And what is our gradient? We found it before. It is 3. And c is -2. So that is the equation of the line. Thank you for watching. I hope I've helped you. Do remember to like and subscribe to the channel and give your feedback in the comment section. Best of luck for your exam.